All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Definitely want to welcome everybody to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. I'm your host, your leadership specialist and wealth mentor. So, once again, I appreciate everybody for really being in support of this podcast. And we're about to get started, whereby I will give some information, some background details regarding the podcast. Just want to make sure that we're good on social media and other places. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. I'm actually going to start a watch party and a group comprised of women who are also in business for themselves. Okay. So I'm going to get this thing going by finding the group first. And thank you so much for your patience for all of you who may be here and just waiting patiently for me to start.
So let's.
All right. So it sounds like we're good. The audio is good in the group. All right. So again, welcome aboard for everybody. Whether you're on Facebook, you could be on Spreaker or iHeartRadio, or maybe the leadershiptkstation.com's website. Welcome to the show. Now, normally this show goes live anywhere between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? Every single night. And the purpose of the show really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. And so I do want to welcome everybody here. Appreciate the fact that you're giving me your undivided attention during these couple of minutes. Now, we're only going to be here for a short time because my senior mentor, he's going to be doing a presentation at 9 o'clock p.m. that I do not want you all to miss. He's going to be talking about really how to make six figures from home. Now, we're just not talking about fluff. We're talking about the real deal because he's done this many times over. And I do not want you all to miss that. But we've had an amazing series this week that we went over. And if you've missed this series, listen. We might actually get like the MP3 version so that you all, if you missed it, you'll be able to add it to your library. So stay tuned for that because I'll give you more information about it. Because this episode, just like the episodes this week, have really been tailored to the home-based business owner, but more specifically for all of you who have like an ability to establish a network or grow a network from the comfort of your home and leverage the efforts of others. Okay? Because here's one thing that we do have to realize and become more educated on. There is, of course, linear income, there's passive income, and then, of course, residual income, right? And we need to understand the differences between these. We need to understand that we cannot really outrun inflation. We can't outrun, the rising of the prices of goods and services as compared to, the declining value of our dollar. We can't outrun that with just having a regular job. Now, here's the deal. A job can really definitely, fund our dreams, but it cannot beat inflation. Okay. You will continue to struggle as things begin to progress and change with this economy. So something has to change and we have to be able to make some adjustments. And so here's what I truly believe. I truly believe being able to plug into a company that has a system in place where you can take advantage of leverage is the best way to go. Like if you're looking to really establish freedom, I'm talking about financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom for yourself, you need to plug into a system that enables you to maximize leverage. Okay? Being able to maximize the efforts of other people instead of only the efforts of yourself. And that's what I'm referring to here. Now, all week, I've really been helping those of you who are taking advantage of leverage, right? Maybe you're connected to a network marketing company or an MLM or maybe an e-commerce company like I am connected to, and we have the ability to build a network as well, okay? And so you have to understand how to respond if someone gives you maybe a response that, in other words, is actually declining your opportunity. So, for example, if someone has said, I don't have any money, or I don't have any time, or I don't feel like selling anything, I don't want to nag my mom, or I don't want to nag my family or my friends, or, for any reason at all, these are objections. And you have to really understand How do you overcome these? Okay, what do you say? But it's most important that you look at your mindset, okay, and of course, how you are engaging in nonverbal communication. Now, here's what I mean by this. You really want to understand where your position is with the company that you're in. Understand how to posture up. Know what you have in your hand. And I've been sharing this all week. Okay? Know what you have. Become a bit educated about the product that you offer. So, for example, I'm super duper confident in the product that the company that I'm affiliated has because it's money, right? And because everyone is experiencing this pandemic all around the world, essential workers, people who have their little side hustles, and then those individuals who unfortunately have been laid off or told that, of course, you can't be in the work environment because we have to quarantine. So then what happens, right? I just truly believe that everyone, whether it's a little bit or a lot, wants money. Okay? Everybody wants money. And so we have to become educated then on what is real money. And so I'm convinced that the e-commerce company that I'm affiliated with is the solution, right, to today's global economy concern, right? It enables people to get access to fiat currency, which is cash, on a weekly basis. And of course, you can get access to God's money, which is gold. You can't beat that. And you can put yourself in position to get free cash and free gold. There's no other company that will provide that. For example, this month we were given cash. Next month we're going to be given free gold. Now, of course, if someone shared this audio stream with you, I want you to get back with them because they may be connected to the money system that I'm connected to as well. That way you can get some information from them and hopefully get plugged in. There's really no question because with my the e-commerce company I'm plugged into, it's free. There's no cost, okay, to really get started or get plugged in. And that's the beauty of it. So make sure you posture yourself and you're confident in what you have. So how do you build your belief? How do you strengthen your posture with the company you're with? You want to plug into calls. You want to plug into presentations. You want to go to events. You want to read books, listen to audio. We're talking about self-development here. And while we're in quarantine, there's really no excuse, for example, why we can't do that. We can read, we can look, we can view videos that will empower us and give us, first of all, more information about the product we have in our hand. Secondly, just building your confidence so that you'll feel confident enough to go out there and share information. And that's exactly what we're doing. I want, the biggest thing that some people have heard of, they feel like they have to sell something or nag somebody. Listen, if you know that what you have in your hand is the solution to a problem, there's no reason why you should feel like you're nagging anybody. You're simply sharing information. You're asking a question. Do you keep your income options open? Are you looking for ways to make more money from home? That is the question above all questions, especially today. The essential worker is looking for ways to make more money. The person that has a side hustle is looking for ways to make more money because they have a side hustle. Why isn't it the main hustle? Because they need more money, right? Think about it. They're not settled. They're not where they want to be financially. And here's the deal. Wouldn't it be great to be connected to something, right, that you know is in demand and a lot of people around the world needs access to it? And here's the beauty. I know I'm a little biased with my system I'm plugged into, but it's connected to 147 countries. 100, that means from the comfort of your home, you can be helping an individual, one person in each and every one of those countries. So there's no reason. And people are connected to Facebook. They're on Facebook. That's like the ground for like a bazillion people that you could be sharing your opportunity with. So I'm totally, totally convinced, okay, That, some of these objections that has been a hurdle for many, it doesn't have to be, but it starts in your mind. So as you work on yourself and engage in self-development, those thoughts will be cast down with that which is positive, facts, truth. And the truth is, what you have is a solution. And what you are doing as an affiliate is you're sharing information. That's all you're doing. And guess what? The company that created the product or put the system together, they're doing some things on your behalf. They're mailing out the product for you, right? They're taking care of any issues that go on with the product. They're doing so much of that back end work for you. Only thing you have to do is share it. That's it. And that's the reason why I love what we do. For those of you who are affiliates with a company out there, doesn't matter what company you're with. I know that there are many companies out there that people are plugged into, connected with. I get it. I've actually been a part of quite a few, but there's nothing, I have to say it, there's nothing like the e-commerce company based out of Germany. I know I can go and say the name, but if I tell you the name, then you're going to go and consult Father Google, and Father Google is going to tell you a whole lot of lies. So that's the reason why I'm not telling you the name. And for those of you who are in or connected to a company and you're an affiliate, here is a word of wisdom. Do not put the name of the company on blast all over your timeline. I know you might be hearing something a little bit different. I totally get it. But here's what eventually happens. They go out, they will initially go out and do the searching themselves. Okay, you want to create curiosity, and I'm trying not to go way left field with this, but create curiosity. You don't have to put the name of the company on blast all over your timeline. That's how I've been able to really bring in and introduce the opportunity that I'm plugged into, for almost a 530 people, almost there. Okay. That's how I've been able to do it, because I don't put the name of the company on blast all over my timeline. What I simply do is share information. I use the appropriate terminology like money system, wealth system, wealth roadmap. I use little words like this to create curiosity. People want to know, and this is the last point, the last little tip, bonus tip I'm going to give you. People want to know what it's going to do for them. You can tell them the features all day. Like, we have a cell phone connected to our company. You can tell them the features of the phone all day, but they want to know what it's going to do for them. Like, how is it going to benefit them? Like, what problem is it solving? That's what they really want to know. Okay? Yeah, it can cost $5,000, it can cost $1,000, it can cost $10. But if it's not solving a problem that they have, they're not going to get it. They're not going to want it, especially during a time in a season like this where money can be an issue for some. Okay? So again, listen to me clearly. You can overcome objections. And the best thing about what I do, I'm connected to an amazing team of leaders. This is not it's probably an understatement, but this is factual. Man, I don't even, I'm at a loss of words right now trying to put it into words. The people that I'm connected to, the leaders who pick up the phone and call me, like, yeah, like 7-figure earners picking up the phone and calling you and saying, how are you and your husband doing? I mean, you can't ask for anything greater than that. Who want to see you succeed, who want to see you do very well in what you're doing. And so we have people who genuinely care about you and want you to succeed, want you to achieve financial freedom if you're not there yet. I truly want that for you. If you're looking for financial freedom, right, and you're listening into this, I want to invite you to inbox me. Let me know, hey, Lakeisha, I need access to that money system you have. How do I get plugged in? Right? It's real simple. And if somebody has shared this with you, get back with them right after this. I kid you not, you will not regret plugging into this system. You will get money attracted to you, wealth attracted to you so fast as you plug in and as you take action. You have to take action, friends. Okay? So again, if I'm sharing this with you on the podcast platforms or right here on Facebook, and you're trying to figure out more, what is this money system you're talking about, Lakeisha? I'm talking about a system that can pay you 5 times a month. And let me tell you something, they've paid us more than 5 times a month this month. It's been what, about 8 or 9 times now that we've gotten paid in a month. And this is just one account. My husband and I, and this is not to brag, but it depends on how you set things up, we have about 4 accounts in this one home. So we have the ability to get paid up to 20 times a month. But yet it's this global, what, financial crisis going on. But we're not impacted by it. We're not impacted by it because we're in a different eco or financial system. And this is the reason why I'm trying to tell you, you need to be plugged in. You need to be plugged in. All right? So get plugged in. The way to do it, get back with me or the person that shared this stream with you. And here's the deal. If you're like, Lakeisha, look, I get it. I need more information though. Maybe you're not the person that will kind of just trust the words of another individual. There is a presentation that's going on tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Now, we do this presentation Mondays through Saturdays at 12 o'clock noon and at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so tonight, the presentation is going to be done by my senior mentor, who is in a part of the Network Marketing Hall of Fame, Mr. Ty Best. He's going to be sharing information about this money system. And if you need money entering into your home, you need to make money while you sleep. And this is not an understatement because it happened for me last night. If you need to make money while you sleep so you don't have to work until you die, I'm telling you, be on that presentation. Okay? Now, here's how you access the presentation. You simply download the Zoom app. And I think everybody probably has the Zoom app downloaded. And if you don't, you can do it. It's free. Go to your phone store or go online and download the Zoom app. And then make sure now, right after this, you can get on early. Okay? Go to www.goldrocks.info. Goldrocks.info. Okay? GOLDROCKS.info. Be on that platform. View the presentation from the beginning to the end. Don't just leave off after about 30 minutes. Okay, give it your undivided attention. And then, of course, if you still have questions, the person that invited you, if that was me, of course, we can have your questions answered. All right? It's just that simple. Just that simple. And we can share with you how to get a free gold savings account, because this is gold. We're talking about real money, God's money, right? This is his money. He says it clearly in the Bible. So I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in tonight. I really, really do. We have a new series that we're going to starting tomorrow night. Okay. It's going to be a nice little combination between leadership and network marketing. And you do not want to miss this. Okay. And so stay tuned because more information is to come about that new series that will start tomorrow. And so until the next time that you and I come together again on these platforms, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone. God bless. And go ahead and meet me over there at goldrocks.info for the 9 o'clock p.m. wealth presentation.